Welcome, everybody, to Douala. This is a treat for me to call the action here on the road to B.A.L 2025, where Kadji Sports Academy goes toe-to-toe with Abeilles basket. I'm Aaron Sanders. Welcome again. This is the first of two games in group competition. This is day 5. And the next game, Justin Taylor will have the call for that one. But in the meantime, this is a battle of one team that has a 2-1 record, and that's Kadji Sports Academy, against Abeilles, a team that has a 1-2 record. Group play will come to an end for both of these teams after today. And what's going to be shaping up to be an interesting way to get one step closer to the B.A.L. We'll start the tail of the tape with Abeilles basket. They suffered a heartbreaking loss to Show Sport yesterday by the score of 83-78. It was the battle of the two undefeated teams in the Western Division. And it was a game where KSA was unable to get a hold on to the competition, and they dropped to a 2-1 record. Their player to watch before we get underway, Kurt Curry Wetscheider, who averages 17.5 points per game throughout group play. And on top of that, you also have to pay attention to Yasser Billy Kamayengwe, who averages 17.3 points. KSA lost to King Africa 63-59 on Tuesday. They had a day off yesterday, and they're trying to bounce back and bring their record up to 500. The player to watch after is Jeremy Inzuli, who scores a total of 13 points per game. And on the boards, you have to look out for John Murray II, who averages 9 boards a contest. We're almost set to go between KSA and Abeilles basket. We'll have the tip-off momentarily here on the FIBA YouTube network. It is showtime as KSA wins control of the tip. Apologies for the technical difficulties. We will continue on the audio side of things. Just got underway. And Valentin Lele turned the ball over 15 seconds into the ball game. And John Murray able to put it in right from the left side after the turnover. It was an 8-second violation for Abeilles' basket, and KSA is able to get on the board thanks to Murray the second. We are underway here in this game, and Simon B.A.L will be pinned with the assist. We have some issues with our feed. We will get that back for you as soon as we can. Kurt Curry Wexscheider makes it right up the top, and we are even at 2. Just a moment ago, I said Casey Wexscheider would be the player to watch as he averages more than 17 points a game. Shot from Murray off the mark, picked up by Jeremy Nzuli, his teammate. And he's able to put it right back in. It is 4-2. We may be able to see some fast-paced scoring into this game. The statistics show that Abeilles' basket scores a total of 65 points per game. And for Kadji Sports Academy, they score 70.5. KSA with the advantage in points per game. No looker pass. That goes outside. Simon B.A.L puts it in. (6-2) to score. In the meantime, Kamayengwe turns the ball over and it's stolen by Lubaki. And he sends it into B.A.L. B.A.L, a red-hot start for him. It is 8-2. Nice hesitation dribble as they get close. Shots off the mark. Kamayengwe tried to save it, but it's back up top. Jeremy Nzuli to the lane, and he takes contact. 3 minutes have gone by here in the first. So Jeremy Nzuli at the line for KSA, a team that wants to bounce back. And he hits the first free throw. He shoots 80% at the line, along with 6.5 rebounds per game. (13 points a game in this tournament, and he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It is an early 10-2 lead for KSA. They are really attacking the mid-range. Kamayengwe sent back, and here comes Nzuli again. Nzuli with a high dribble, wasn't called for carrying, trying to feed it underneath to Obasa. And he gets slapped with 6:36 to go in the first. So that foul will let Luke Lubaki inbound it from underneath the basket with 17 on the shot clock. Plenty of time for KSA on this trip. And they go right out to the corner to Valentin Lele. Lele, a red-hot first half against Show Sports yesterday, but an ice-cold second half, which culminated with an unsportsmanlike foul early into the third quarter. They're able to get a bucket underneath, and it's 12-2. Lele almost took that away. Somebody wasn't paying attention up top. 8 on the 24. Kirk Curry Wexscheider to Ntimbue. He pulls up for the three. That doesn't go. And our first subs of the game come in. Four minutes gone by in the first. That three doesn't hit, but on the other end, that doesn't hit either. Pulled down by B.A.L the second, going for the second chance. How about a third chance? That time it goes. Simon B.A.L the second. Oh my days, he's having an incredible first few minutes of this one, and it is a runaway game if you're Simon B.A.L the second. He has 6 of the team's 14 points as they lead by 12. Timeout called by Abeilles. Red hot start for KSA. They lead 14-2 as we approach the halfway mark here in quarter number 1. Abeilles looking for a bucket. Ludovic Genikin has that ball taken from him, and here's Lubaki. Lubaki with the crossover, and it's over to Nzuli. Nzuli loses control, and it goes back the other way. One of the KSA players are down. And based off of that replay, it looked like Nzuli got hit in the face. Nzuli with 4 points and 2 rebounds at the moment. And out of that timeout, KSA stuck with their starting lineup of Lele, Nzuli, Murray the second, who's also on a tear with Lubaki and Simon B.A.L. 6 of KSA's 14 points have come from B.A.L. And if Abeilles want to get into this game, they have to find some way to stop the leg right in the post. Played 5 minutes here. And traveling is called on Kamayengwe. So the woes continue for Abeilles' basket in the early goings of this one. Costly turnovers as Lele gets the seal. And now gets the left screen from Kadji. Outside, Lubaki can't put it there. Ball in the air, retained by Abeilles. That will be a foul on Bertrand Sakman. Kamayengwe called for traveling in the last trip. Bongo going right in and misses it and put right back in by Wegscheider. Wegscheider with 4 points, all of them on Abeilles basket side. Nice post-up move, fake once, kick outside. Lele trying to match his jersey number, he does. He hits it from three-point land. And it's another good tear for KSA. They're up 17-4. Shot, Wegscheider, that's good. So it's KSA 17, Kirk Curry, Wegscheider 6. He averages 17 points per game. He's on pace to get more than that. Nice move underneath as Tololuwupe Obasa goes into the house. Wegscheider has that ball stripped from him, picked up by Sakman. Not wasting any time is Luke Lubaki. That goes, count that, and a foul. Luke Lubaki. Heading to the line for the and one. He averages 4 points per game, 75% from the field. 38% at the line. He's only played 2 games out of the possible 3 coming into today. And on top of that, playing around 15 minutes on the floor. And with 3:06 remaining here in the opening quarter, KSA with their depth just taking it right under the rack each and every time. 22-6 is the score. Lubaki completes the and one, and Cedric Kinfack checks in his place. Davey Asmau off the screen, trying to look for options. It's a 2-3 zone defense for KSA as the shot clock approaches 5. Nice behind the back pass, does not pay off. Gideon Pitar able to bring it up the floor for KSA. A lot of traffic, and Asmau is there to take it away. Asmau, Euro, the feed, and the steal. Back to Kadji. And it looks like Petard's telling everybody to clear out. Kadji overheads it. He goes for 3. Off the mark. Sakmak tried to get the rebound, but there were a lot of hands on the part of Abeilles' basket. They were able to get it. Coco Nindi, the captain, has that tipped away from him. It will stay with Abeilles. It's been all KSA because of their post presence. Ntembue gets the first triple for Abeilles. Joel Ntembue. as Petard works it near side. Kinfack entering the lane. Goes right outside. The three does not go down. And here comes Pentelik Kokonindi. Goes for the Euro step and everything. And is met by two blue shirts, and he will head to the line to shoot two. And Obasa checks out. And we get our first look at John Paul Njiki. Or should I say, Kevin Nymek. There he is on the left elbow. And the first free throw is missed by Kokonindi. It looks like he's going to have a task trying to box out Rodrigue Caballo-Berecki, power forward for Abeilles, as the second free throw is up and it's out. Kenneth Kadji with another board. He's able to play a brick wall for Petard, who's able to get right to the half-court line. Underneath, taken away by Arin Giondo. Giondo goes for the in-and-out dribble, goes to the lane for the finger roll and misses. Kadji picks it up. Petard stops in his tracks. Gets it back from Kadji. Now cuts to the right side, pulls up from the J from the elbow. That's off the mark. Less than a minute to go, and KSA leading 22-9. It's into Petard, who gives it to Kinfack right away. Kinfack going through everybody. Kick out, three ball, no good for Nymek. And Abeilles basket loses control. They were in jeopardy one way or another, risking an 8-second violation or out of bounds. So they're going to have to set up half-court defense with 27 seconds left. Petard looking. Top of the key, Nymek. Free to shoot inside, and it's blocked. Here comes Giondo, and Abeilles basket, 11 and 8/10 seconds to go. They turn it over. That has been the story for Abeilles basket in the beginning of this game. That is a total of 8 turnovers. KSA, one more look for a shot. And there's down to 7 seconds on the clock. And KSA will set a play for the final 7 seconds here in the first quarter. They lead by 13.
Attention, attendez-le en bas, ok, comme activité. D'accord, les gars,
one more possession for KSA as they approach 7 seconds till the end of the first quarter, and Kenneth Kadji will throw it in. Springing out up top is Petard. Sockmack, we have a foul off the ball in the paint with less than 4 to go. Kevin Nymak set for his first of 2 free throws. Free throw up and out. Nymak's second free throw, no good. It appeared that nobody touched the ball when it was missed. So the clock goes to 3.3. And Petard and KSA getting a 1-for-2 opportunity. Catch and shoot. Kinfack at the horn. Hits the glass. That was very close. But the way they have been shooting, it wouldn't have been surprising if they would have got it in. They lead 22-6, or 22-9 rather, at the end of the first quarter. From Douala, this is the Road to B.A.L. 2025. It was a first quarter for the ages for KSA and an abysmal one for Abeilles basket. KSA 22, Abeilles basket 9 as the second quarter is set to begin. Aaron Sanders on the call for this game. And then coming up afterwards, game 2 of the doubleheader today will feature Show Sport and King Africa. And Justin Taylor will call that game. And that's coming up at 2:30 Eastern time. And check the website for times in your area for that matchup. And join us on the FIBA YouTube channel. Second quarter begins. Away we go, shot off the mark. Wasn't the kindest of first quarters for Abeilles basket, going 4 of 11. And Kadji Sports Academy shooting 45% from the field. Now rebounding Their opposition 12-8. And we have a foul which is going to be reviewed. So as they review that, we'll take another break. 20 seconds into the second quarter. They were able to review it. So that foul was on Kenneth Kadji as we're back into the action. Nothing malicious as Ntibue is missed from the paint. And bursting with speed is Nzuli. Petard back up top. Kenneth Kadji from outside. Got it. Kenneth Kadji staying around at his sweet spot for the most of the game, and he's able to hit to make it 25-9. Ntibue tries to paint again, and he's going to shoot a pair. And we see JP and Jiki check back in for Kadji. Ntibue misses the first free throw. Out of all the trips that Abeilles has made to the line, they have missed all of their free throws until now. They break the 10-point barrier. Early stages of the second quarter. Kadji in trouble, spins around to the corner and throws it right into the hands of Yamayengwe. Koko Nindi out to Great Bongo, slashes to the rack, goes for the outside pass. It's back to him, going to the basket, off the fake, block, 6 on the clock. Whipped out to Koko Nindi for 3, that's good. In peril, they were able to get that extra kick out to the corner. The Abeilles basket beginning to sense a groove as Gideon Petard hits one of the display boards. And probably knocked out a panel. Nope, everything's okay. So with 8:15 to go, Yasser Yamayengwe retreats to the bench. 12-point deficit, and Caballo drills it from outside. And this is a great run for Abeilles. It is a 7-3 run here in the second. They must have worked on their outside shots over the last couple of days because they are heating up. Njiki. 2 passes later, it's Sokmak, the captain, and he doesn't get it. Loose ball picked up by Kokonindi. Go for the cross-court pass, and it's stolen by Petard, who has a breakaway, and it counts. He was fouled right on the layup, so he's going to go shoot one. And that's going to be on Kamayengwe. And the officials ruled that Kamayengwe's foul is an unsportsmanlike foul. So it looks like Petard's going to get 2 free throws, one for the and one, and the other off the unsportsmanlike foul. And just as things were looking up for Abeilles, because they've been really heating up from outside, they do something like this. This has overtones of what Valentin Lele did from Kadji Sports Academy in their loss against Show Sport yesterday. He was red hot in the first half. Then in the third quarter, the wheels apparently fell off. He was ice cold in scoring. And then when there was a breakaway, he committed an unsportsmanlike foul as one of the other end up because it was a downfall for Kadji Sports Academy that game. Face off the sports. Having some issues with our feed. Hope you're able to bear with us. We'll get that fixed. We'll get you caught up. What's going on by way of the old ticker tape. Casey Wexscheider in for Kokonindi for Abeilles, and Lubaki replaces Sokmak for KSA. We played 3 minutes here in the second. 5 on the shot clock. Great double team defense from a Bailey basket, but they foul. Bailey was down 22-9 at the end of one. They're outscoring KSA 7-5 here in the second period. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Cross-court pass almost deflected. Picked up by Greybongo. He flings it away. That goes off the side and is picked up by Gideon Petard. Nice cut to the lane, and the rebound controlled by Greybongo, the center. Kamayengwe slicing through everybody with a circus shot. Oh, my. From one end of the floor to another. Mr. Yasa Kamayengwe going coast to coast. You're going to need air miles on that, my friend. And another steal by guess who? Yamayengwe. Kamayengwe really heating it up here as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the second. We take a timeout. The score, KSA 27. Bailey's basket 18. We have 6 minutes left in the second quarter, and Abeilles marching right back after being down 22-9 in the first 10 minutes of play. KSA leads Abeilles 27-18. Now, I don't know if this bit of information is indicative of how the game's going so far, but the way Abeilles Baskets has been shooting the lights out in the second quarter, you think with the blackout we saw right after the time it was called was because of them. They were on fire because of a great player like Yasser Kamayengwe, who had so much trouble in the first quarter, and now he's coming to his element in the second. Again, for what you saw on the screen, it was a little bit of a blackout, and there it is, folks. So if you ever want a sign that Abeilles Basket may be coming back in this game because they're shooting the lights out, well, you're getting the telltale sign of the evidence right here. So they're going to work on the lights. It's going to take a while for the main lights to come back on. The emergency lights are on as we speak. And you also have to imagine this arena is not only hosting the Road to B.A.L. 2025, the West Division leg of the tournament, rather, but they've also hosted the W.A.B.L., the Women's African Basketball League, the qualifiers for that all week long. They have been running simultaneously. So the first couple of games has been a part of the Women's African Basketball League, and the latter half of the day has belonged to the Road to B.A.L. And both of these teams doing the right thing, staying focused. They're not taking the breaks. They're warming up as they will, taking shots to stay loose. And you have to imagine Abeilles Basket taking this seriously, because they were down by 13 points, down by as much as 16 in the first quarter. And they have sliced that 13-point deficit that they had at the end of one to 9. It may not be a big of a difference, but to Abeilles Basket, the way they have outscored KSA by the score of 9-5 4 minutes into the second quarter, that means a lot. So as they work on the lights, we will take a step aside. Again, we are in a little bit of a delay because a power outage in the arena in Douala. The score with 6:01 remaining until halftime. KSA 27, Abeilles Basket 18. I'm Aaron Sanders, and we hope to return for the second quarter of this Road to B.A.L. West Division game in a few minutes. Stand by. Well, that old adage of shooting the lights out only ended up being temporary, as Abeilles Basket and KSA are back into the action. 5:56 to go in the second quarter. Kamayengwe catching fire here in the second quarter, drains the first free throw. We're grateful that you're able to stay with us through the delay. And it wasn't long. But both of these teams kept loose by shooting around once the emergency backup lights came back on, and hopefully this will be a sign of the game slowing down, because this is getting to be an interesting second quarter. But enough about me. Let's get back to the game. Nzuli's 3-ball is an air ball, and it's picked up by Intabui. Casey Wexscheider up the floor. Wexscheider into the big man in Timbui. Fakes right, spins around to the left side, and throws that one away. Here's a chance, and that doesn't go down for Lubaki. Back up top is Lele. Lele forces a shot up as he was in traffic, and Kamayengwe going in for 2, but he's going to have to earn it right back at the line. Yasser Kamayengwe has his work cut out for him. A long second quarter for him. 4 points, 2 assists. Add 1 more point to his resume today. It is 27-21. They are back to a 2-possession game since the first 4 points from Simon Baleg II in the first quarter. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lele, head and shoulders fake. Njiki to Nzuli, and he misses it. For those of you tuning in, had a 10-minute delay where the lights went out. So in the meantime, they're going to be working with the emergency backup lights, which pretty much lights up, I would say, 80% of the arena. The lights aren't back at the full strength. So we played a minute since the delay. And we have 2 free throws for Abeilles' basket. What a turn of events. And they were down by as many as 16 at the start of the game. Free throw doesn't go for Johan Bongo, the center. That foul is on John Murray the second. Second free throw, no good. It is still a 2-possession game. KSA, as a matter of fact, both of these teams trying to recover from losses from their last game. Picked up again by Obasa, and he goes down with the reverse. Well, if the lights go down, the rims may go down after that big reverse jam from Obasa. Way to bounce back off the broken play with a vengeance. I'm sure we're going to be seeing that in the highlight reel during halftime. So Tolowalupe Obasa on the board. He was also on a scoring tear in that loss to Show Sport yesterday. There's the jam. So Casey Wexscheider turned the ball over by going out of bounds. Less than 4 minutes to go. 29-21. KSA ahead, and we have another break.
Impossible, les gars. Impossible. On est dedans. Ok, les gars. Ils sont épuisés, ils sont fatigués. On va courir encore, les gars. Ils ont drapeau rouge. On va essayer de les provoquer. On va aller au lancement. Bien aidé, Kabilo. Tout le monde au rebond. Tout le monde au rebond. On laisse laisse rien de facile dans la raquette. Allez, gars.
Friends, we have another delay here. The second one in this game. Not so long ago, the game was delayed due to a power outage in the arena, and the backup lights had to come on, which means the lights were, I would say, about 60% full strength with the backup lights on. We haven't seen the main lights return since the outage, and now we have another delay. I'm not sure what this one is about, but I'm trying to get in contact with our friends at FIBA and the staff at Douala to see what the situation is. And hopefully, A, we see the main lights come back on full blast, and B, they're able to continue the game, because this has been a good second quarter so far. If you're just tuning in, Abeilles basket down 29-21. There was a time where they were down by as much as 16, and we are right back to the action. Jeremy Nzuli passing it to Lele. Lele fakes, kicks it out. Inside is Kadji. Kadji going through two white shirts, flings one up, misses it. Try to go in for his own rebound, misses on the second time. But he is fouled on the third chance, and an Abeilles player is down on the floor, and it looks like he is holding his head. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Joel Intimbue, one of their bigs. A hit to the head as Kadji tried to drive to the basket. First free throw up and in for Simon Baleg II. This is a guy that had a hot hand at the start of the game. He was responsible for the team's first 6 of 14 points. And he gets his first 2 points in the second. .330 to go until halftime. Kama Yengwe steps back And passes it to Weckscheider. Weckscheider over to the shoulder. Last touched by Nzuli. Long shot, too short. And rushing up the floor is Valentin Lele. Nzuli passes to the corner. Gets the ball again. Nice screen by Obasa. Nzuli going to town, and he misses. Back comes Kamayengwe in Abeilles. He pulls the three, but misses. And the rebound controlled by B.A.L. As he sets the screen, 2 passes later, it goes into Lele. Lele gets it down, 34-21's the score. Down to about 2 minutes to go until halftime. Extra pass leads into a greater result. Joel Ntimbue, who took a hit to the head earlier, is able to knock that one down. A lot of dribbling from Lubaki. He loses control. Another three. That's good. Casey Weckscheider this time. Same spot is where Ntimbue knocked it down on the last trip. And it's back to a 7-point game. Lubaki in trouble. Back up top to Kadji. Near side Nzuli. To the lane. And the foul. And we have a break, and with 1:35 to go, the score, KSA 34, Abeilles basket 27. Welcome back. KSA up by 7. Nice shot from the top of the key. Oluwalupe Obasa hitting it. Ntimbue on the crossover dribble. He is in trouble, works around, and he is called for traveling. And that was expected with a great defense from KSA. Final minute here in the first half. B.A.L the second, dishing it right back up top. Here's Lele, another three. That's short. Ntimbue rushes up the floor. What was a 16-point game is now 9. Almost cut in half. Whip around pass. That corner three is no good. And Obasa gets the board. He wasn't ready for that pass. He was able to set up the screen. The leg. Trying to inflict some damage inside of the paint, but is able to dump it off to Obasa. And Obasa becoming to be red hot in the final few seconds here in the half. It's back up to a double-digit lead. Intimbue. Looks like he'll take the final shot. 1 second. Wegscheider will count if it goes, and it's short. So a strong run from Abeilles' basket in the second quarter, thwarted by KSA's great defense and ability to work the mid-range up to the post. We're at the break. The score, KSA 38, Abeilles' basket 27. I'm Aaron Sanders, and we will be back for the second half in 15 minutes. You're watching the Road to B.A.L. 2025 on the FIBA YouTube channel. We may have some excitement as we approach the third quarter. KSA leading Abeilles basket 38-27. We're back live on the FIBA YouTube channel. Final group play in the Western Division of the Road to B.A.L. 2025. I'm Aaron Sanders on the call. Oh, almost a poster for Obasa. He was asking for the foul, but will not get it. I did say there may be some fireworks. And I'm glad to say as a broadcaster, I was almost right. Anyhow, crossover dribble. Wetscheider trying to pick up where he left off. He misses it. He ended up with a total of 9 points at the break. He averages 17 when it comes to this tournament. Nice feed from Arson Che. Down low to Obasa. He's having trouble. It's going to stay with KSA. They will operate with 7 seconds on the shot clock. We saw Obasa flush it with a reverse jam earlier in the game, and he almost got himself a poster to start the third. KSA ball, 7 seconds up top to Che. Arson Che going behind the back. Doesn't have a lot of time. B.A.L the second. Misses it. And that's a turnover for KSA. Kamayengwe, who started the second quarter hot. He has a total of 5 points along with 4 assists. Gets it down to the big men. Shot off the mark, pulled down by B.A.L the second. In and out dribble, and Lubaki went in traffic and it was tangled up. Another chance for KSA. Last touch by Kamayengwe. And hold the phone. It looks like we had an offensive foul on Arson Che. And we're getting plenty of whistles here in the first stages of the third quarter. So to cover what has happened in the last few moments, there was a foul by Rocky Bahinga for Abeilles. An offensive foul on Arson Che for KSA. Another offensive foul, this time to Kamayengwe for Abeilles, and the foul was drawn by Arson Che. So now that we caught you up to speed with that, we go the other way. There has to be a total of 4 or 5 fouls in the first minute and 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Both of these teams have to calm down. They have to play smart and not with their emotions. That is a foul on Luke Lubaki for KSA. And Abeilles basket will have a chance. to cut this deficit. Near steal, Kama Yengwe slices to the rim. He was looking for Bahinga. That's taken away. B.A.L off the Che. (40-27) to score. 2 minutes gone by. 3 ball from Caballo Barrique off the mark. That pulled down, another chance. And that is thwarted. Inzuli all the way. And that is a quick timeout for Abeilles' basket. It looked like they were coming right back in this one, but they coughed up a couple of chances, and now they are stuck by 15. We'll be back after this. Back to the action with 7:42 left in the third. Abeilles with the ball, and they are down by 15. Abayengwe doing all he can to get back into this game for Abeilles' basket. He gets the ball back from Wexscheider. Down to 1 on the shot clock, and they use too much time. 24-second violation. Looking down the game stats up to this point. KSA shooting 41.5%, Abeilles 32.1%. Nice way to go into the basket. The body from Simon B.A.L the second works out in his favor to make it 44-27. This is KSA's largest lead in the game. Foul on B.A.L the second. And Kenneth Kadji checks in for KSA. Here's the pass to Wexscheider. Wexscheider trying to breeze through, but Ntambue is there for the triple. And Abeilles reaches 30. A little bit of a size up for B.A.L as he turns around and hits it. He had a lot of trouble, but nonetheless, he was able to get that fadeaway off of Joel Ntambue. One of the toughest plays you'll see in this one. KSA has led most of the way. Ntambue trying to answer back, but he can't. Up the floor is Kadji. Kadji sizes up and drains it. Kadji was able to step into it, and he was able to connect to make it 49-30. For Abeilles, 2 players come in, and one of them is Breezy Bemkolo. Kamayengwe, a lot of real estate, and he hits from the parking lot. Kamayengwe doing everything from one end of the floor to another as Abeilles goes up to 33. Tough shot off the glass, foul. Two free throws coming up for Luke Lubaki. Lubaki's first free throw doesn't go. 3 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound for Lubaki today. His team had an undefeated record until they met Show Sport yesterday, and they lost 83-78. In a second half where they lost their composure, and players like Valentin Lele took the foot off the pedal and went ice cold. They're trying to respond to that as both free throws don't go for Lubaki. Sideline out of bounds, Abeilles' ball. Kamayengwe bursting through traffic. And a foul. Free throw missed by Johan Grebungo. Approaching the halfway mark in the third quarter. KSA ahead. 49-34. Another foul, stays on the floor. And Kenneth Kadji gets rewarded with 2 free throws. And Kadji has hit 2 3 balls, and he has 7 points off of that free throw. All of his shots have come from beyond the arc, along with 3 rebounds and 1 assist to his totals. And he makes it 8 points. Quick double team on Kokonindi. Kamayengwe helps break it. And more contact at the rack. It is 51-34. And the free throw is made. Halfway into the third, Arson Che with the ball. Che with a B.A.L screen as he dives right into the lane. And here comes Simon B.A.L. Can't get the first one. He has 12.7 rebounds today. And he was responsible for 6 of the team's first 14 points of the game. And he drains the second. Full court pressure. And it's backed off. And then Zuli picks up the steal. It goes into Che, and he is blocked. And now the bigs continue to fill up as Kevin Nymek, the center, it returns for KSA. Inzuli from outside. Picked up by Kamayengwe. All 92 feet of the floor, and he's going to the line again. First one, bottom. We have more tournaments throughout the year. And to catch all of them, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel and follow them on social media as well. Kamayengwe goes for the second free throw, and he steals it, and he fills it up and in again. And this is the exact run he went on at the start of the second quarter to bring Abeilles' basket right back into this one. Under 4 to go, KSA 52, Abeilles' basket 39. Timeout call. Abeilles' basket, a little bit of a scoring surge as they are behind by 13. 3:55 to go in the third. Jeremy Nzuli, guarded by Koko Nindi. Bodies hit the floor. And it will stay put with KSA. And Pantelic Coco Nindi able to get back off the floor. IMEC missing the first. And the second one doesn't go either. It's pulled down by Great Bongo. Amayengwe outside for three. No good. And Bemp Colo is there for the rebound. Another chance for Abeilles' basket. Shot is good. So they're inching closer to get back into this match. And they're able to force a turnover. Largest lead was 19. It's now 11. Abeilles shooting 37% from the field. We get a foul away from the ball. So more free throws on the way for Abeilles' basket. That one goes. And it remains a 10-point game. And the follow is good. Incredible look ahead. As the lead is down to single digits for the first time in quite some time. Kadji in traffic is fouled. And Kenneth Kadji, he's been one of the few stars for KSA today. Not only he could buckle down and get those threes, but he has been a force every time he gets the ball. He has no hesitation to go to the basket. Free throw up and in. He gets both. Kadji bringing it back up to a 10-point game. He now has 10 points, breaking the double-digit mark. Kamayengwe sending it to Bemkolo. Great ball movement, and that shot from Giundo hits the top of the backboard. Flip around pass, Lupaki. In the paint. Floater no good. Kadji rebounds and fouls again. So Kenneth Kadji hopes to make it 12 points for him today with 2 more shots. And it bounces right in. Same result, 56-44. Here comes Kamayengwe. And we have an offensive foul. And Abeilles' basket, you have to give them credit. They're trying to power through everything. But they keep on coming up with these offensive fouls and unnecessary turnovers, which has hurt them. And we have 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Wegscheider to Intimbue. It gets it into the lane. Oh my goodness, his head hit the support. He lost plenty of control of the basket. He went in for the layup. The basket's good, but he hit the back of his head off of that. That's not a good sign. This is not good. We're going to take a step aside. We'll take a look at this, and again, not the best thing in yet. There it is. This was right after he lost balance when he flung in that layup. It appeared there must have been a foul there, but they didn't say anything. They were going to play on. And thank goodness he was able to get right back up and off the floor. Scary scene there for Joel Intimbue. But he's at the bench. So they'll get him checked out as we close out the third. Nzuli skying right in for 2. From the elbow, nifty feed. Greater result for Breezy Bimkolo. And he hits the floor. Oh, and the Abeilles basket bench is heated. 3 doesn't go for Kadji. And thank goodness Bimkolo is able to get right back up and respond. Back-to-back buckets. And Abeilles basket, yep, they drew the foul. Kamayengwe used too much of his hands. Got his hands caught in the cookie jar in that trip. So with that, Kamayengwe picks up his 4th personal foul. Actually, they have it as 3. He's going to be in foul trouble for the final 10 minutes of change. And it's going to be crucial. Free throw miss, right back up top, 10 to shoot. And Gideon unable to finish. 9-point game. Kamayengwe. underneath the Great Bongo. Coco Nindi looking for options, flings it up, fills it up. And another huge run for Abeilles basket to wind out the third quarter. All alone, Petard from downtown. That's short. Down to 2 seconds. Will they be able to get it off in time? They don't. So this could be an interesting omen as we march on to the fourth quarter. The score at the end of the third quarter: Kadji Sports Academy 59, Abeilles basket 52. This is the road to B.A.L. Here we go with the fourth quarter. Again, after this game, Show Sport will take the court against King Africa, and Justin Taylor will call the action for that one. Game time is set to be at 2:30 Eastern time, but it may be pushed over by about 20 minutes, depending on how this game ends. We are underway here in the fourth quarter. Aaron Sanders here on the FIBA YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in wherever you may be. Wegscheider on the drive, right side. And loses control, and Gideon Petard takes away with it. Capitalizing on a 2-on-1 and unsportsmanlike foul will send him to the line. And that's one. That's on Kama Yengwe. He now has 4. So there may be times where Abeilles basket may have to rely without Kama Yengwe down the stretch. He has 4 personal fouls along with Pantelic Kokonindi. And Kama Yengwe solely the reason why Abeilles is making a comeback after trailing by as many as 17, I should say. It would be a huge blow if they don't have his leadership for the final 10 minutes of action. First free throw in for Petard. Petard's free throw up and out. and he's feeling it right now. So the unsportsmanlike foul gives KSA back the ball. 14 on the shot clock. 17 seconds gone by in the fourth. Quick passing from KSA, and that's a miss. Davius Small into the game, going for the layup off the break. Wegshire try to follow through with the rebound, and it's retained by KSA. Petard. Oh, and a rare miss for B.A.L the second. He could not get it from the seat of his pants. And Wegshire for three. Yes. Wegshire makes it 59-55. Foul on Bimacolo. Ibaki will toss the ball in to Lele. Petard, flustered by Asmal, and an offensive foul. This is the closest that Bailey's basket has been throughout the entire game. They could make this a one-possession game based off the Simon B.A.L offensive foul. B.A.L, second personal foul. And now Wegshire will control the offense. Wegshire, another three, no good. He was looking for contact and he won't get it. Almost made up for it. Nzuli feeding out to the corner. And it's back to Lele. Lele called for traveling. Another break for Abeilles. Casey Wegshire. To cut it to three. Rebound. Off the mark. Loose ball and a tangle up. And they call jump ball on that. It will stay with KSA. Here is Lele in the backcourt. He has 6 points and 3 rebounds today. He narrowly lost control of it. It's picked up by B.A.L. Sends it back to Lele. Lele underneath. Obasa misses. Back up the floor is Wegshire. And Wegshire fouled from behind by Obasa. So they'll inbound it from the sideline as 2 minutes have gone by in the fourth. Again, the huge story for Abeilles. Their star guard, Kamayengwe, on the bench with 4 fouls. Davius Small taking responsibility. Same with Wegshire. And Kokonindi has the ball. It's back to a small circus shot. And it stays this way with 5. Pimpcolo for three. No. Obasa the only one there for the rebound. Nzuli feeds it to the big man B.A.L. He gets it back. He is smothered by a small. Lele. Over to Lubaki. Lubaki streaking right into the baseline. Flips it up and he's fouled. First free throw is good for Lubaki. He has 7 points, 3 of 6 from the line, and he goes 2 for 2 on that trip. 62-55. Up ahead, Ntimbui. Hit his head off the basket support in the third quarter. We'll see how he's able to play after that. Quick pass, nearly taken away, picked up by Weckscheider. Weckscheider going for the bounce pass and is stripped by Lele. Here he is on the move, and Davy Small unable to save it. The leg in for KSA. Lubaki with the pass. 3 to shoot. The leg looked like he was going to gamble on the 3. 1 on the shot clock. And Nzuli counts, and it goes. It looked like B.A.L was going to take a gamble on shooting the shot from outside. But Jeremy Nzuli had the cleaner look. And we may have a technical foul here. Let's have a look at this. And we do have a technical foul. A technical foul on Abeilles' basket. So Nzuli will shoot the technical and make it. By the way, that technical foul was on the head coach for Abeilles, Wilfred Gibongo. And they have been able to chip away at this lead at so many times. This may not be the time for them to wear their emotions on their sleeve as Gibongo gets fouled and he's sent to the line. First free throw off. And the second one goes to make it 66-56. The leg nearly loses control of the ball, and he throws that away. Here's Ntimbui going for the 2. That goes in and out. Back the other way. And Luke Lubaki able to connect from three-point lane. And Abeilles will take a timeout. We played 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. KSA leads 69-56. With less than 6 minutes to go, Abeilles' basket has the basketball. And there were a handful of times where they would surge through, get on a scoring run, and get back into this game. They cut their deficit to as few as 4, and now is ballooned back to 13, and maybe more as B.A.L is able to take the steal. Gideon Pittard with a solid screen. Gets both, this time from Obasa. 7 to shoot. Kinfak outside. Inzuli in his face. Missed it. Here's the pass to Tim Bowie. Out to Great Bongo. Great Bongo trying to read off of B.A.L. He was forcing him to go left. Corner shot doesn't hit. And Cedric Kinfak controlling the offense. Pittard out to B.A.L for 3. No good. .430 left. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Inzuli. And Abeilles not paying attention to who could be behind them, as those quick steals could lead to quick points off the fast break. Pittard on the pass. Somebody went down to the ground, and that's Casey Wegscheider. And now Jeremy Inzuli heads to the line. Inzuli with 11 points. He's had a good trip of the free throw line. And that was a technical foul. Another one on Abeilles' basket, but this time was on Casey Wegscheider. Here is Davy Asmal. Asmal spinning back, flings it to Intabui. Intabui trying to go for a low crossover dribble, but did not have the handle for it. Gideon Pittard to the lane and for 2. (72-56), 16 points is the difference. And B.A.L almost had the steal, regained by Intimbue, who goes to the hole. First free throw, no good for Joel Ntambui. And can't get the second either. Gideon Pitar. Straight away to Nzuli. Nzuli from the left side, off the mark, off the window and in for Obasa off the second chance. Asmal fades away and hits. That was an easy bucket for Davy Asmal. Kinfek works off to the Beleg seal. 3 on the 24. Shot off the mark for Kinfek. Try to put it back as the shot clock expires. And we go down the other way. There's a clear path foul with 2:38 left. And we're seeing a plethora of substitutions for Kadji Sports Academy. They are ahead by 18 with 2:38 to go. And it's a foul on Nzuli. And as Mao heads to the line and misses number 1. And makes the second. 74-57. Lele in trouble. And they send it to Kinfek. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Good perimeter defense from Abeilles' basket. Leaner, no good. 15-point game. All alone is Asmal. He fakes. He gets fouled by Lele. And a timeout called by KSA with nearly 2 minutes to go here in regulation. They are up 74-59. Valentin Lele with the foul. Send Davy Asmal back to the charity stripe, and he gets number 1 down. 74-60 is the score. Final 2 minutes in the game. And he misses the second, so he's gone 2 for 4 in his last 2 trips at the line. And overall for Asmal, that's all. He ended up scoring 4 points, half of them coming from the line. The and one goes. as John Paul Njiki comes in and gets that 2 and looks to add one more. Njiki completes the 3-point play. 77-60. And this game single-handedly controlled by KSA the entire way. They saw their lead get cut down to as few as 4, and that occurred in the third quarter. They were able to regain their composure, something they lost in that 5-point loss to Show Sport yesterday. They are a $137 away from finishing group play with a 3-1 record. A foul called on Njiki. First free throw up and good. Well, Ntimbue goes 2 for 2. It is 62 is what they got now. 77-62. Tard now at the line, and he connects. Same result on the second. Up ahead to Asmal. Remember, he took over guard duties when Kamiyengwe picked up his 4th foul. 3 rattles off for Ntimbue, but they're able to get it back. Wegscheider unable to get it on the follow. And we are down to the final minute here in the 4th. KSA 79, Abeilles 62. And a nice move underneath from John Paul Njiki. After this one, Show Sport and King Africa. That is set to get underway in about 30 or so minutes. Justin Taylor standing by to call the action here on the FIBA YouTube channel. Casey Wegscheider whips it out to Giendo, and he misses. And as KSA has the ball, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for tuning in, and thanks to FIBA and the Spall crew for giving me an opportunity to call the action here on the road to B.A.L. And I hope to do more events before the end of 2024. It's been a pleasure. I've done a handful of these tournaments for FIBA this year, and I can't thank them enough for giving me a chance. Shot clock turned off for the 24 and 2/10 seconds that remain in this game. That is a foul on Abeilles. Lele will head to the line to put the clamps on this one. And to all the viewers that tune in, whether it be from the U.S., Canada, all across the world, Coco indeed, and Ollie, thank you for tuning in. This was an absolute treat to be on the call for a handful of these games all week long. We hope you continue to tune in as we wrap up group play. 21 seconds now. It is a 20-point game, the largest lead here. Kevin Nymek. This is the first. And it looks like the Kadji Sports Academy will end the group play with a 3-1 record, and Abeilles' basket will drop to 1-3. Second free throw good with 21 seconds. Barely a loose ball, but Ntimbue able to pick it up. B.A.L Sinem takes once and twice, and one more trip to the free throw line for Abeilles. Njiki on the foul. First free throw high and no good. Second free throw off the top as well. And that will do it. The Kadji Sports Academy ends group play with a 3-1 record as they come in and defeat Abeilles Basket 83-62. KSA, they were led by their bigs. Talawalape Odasa, 14 points. Simon Baleg, the second, with 13. The team as a unit shot 39%, 65% at the line, snagged down 47 rebounds. And for Abeilles Basket, they were led by Yasser Kamayengwe, who got into foul trouble near the end of the third quarter, but he ended up with 13 points. They had 39 rebounds, shot 36% from the field, 47% at the line. The final score once again, KSA 83, Abeilles Basket 62. Again, a big thank you to each and every one of you who tuned in, and hope you enjoyed yours truly on the call for the entire week. It's been an honor and a privilege, and I hope I'm able to do it again for FIBA very soon. Coming up next in about 30 minutes time will be the matchup between Show Sport and King Africa to wrap up the group play here from Douala. And on behalf of FIBA and SPOC, this be Aaron Sanders thanking you once again, and hope you take care of yourself. We'll talk again very soon. Lots more action to come when the West Division group play of the Road to B.A.L. 2025 continues. This is the FIBA YouTube Network. So long, everybody.